In the beliefs of the ancient Egyptians, the origin of the universe began with chaos. At first, the world was nothing but a boundless ocean, with no light and no life. From this primordial sea emerged a great mound called Benben, shaped like a pyramid. On the summit of Benben bloomed a sacred lotus, from which appeared the first god, Ra, the sun god, the mighty one who brought light to the world. Ra was the source of life. From himself he created the first divine pair, Shu, god of air, and Tefnut, goddess of moisture. Shu and Tefnut later gave birth to Geb, god of earth, and Nut, goddess of the sky. The reign of Ra, the very first pharaoh, marked an age of prosperity and order. When Nut and Geb joined together, they bore 4 deities: Osiris, Isis, Nephthys, and Seth. Among them, Osiris became king of the mortal world, marrying Isis and bringing civilization to humankind. He taught people how to cultivate crops, weave cloth, and establish laws, leading to a flourishing society. Yet envy arose. Seth, god of the barren desert, grew resentful of Osiris's power and the reverence he received. His hatred deepened when Osiris secretly fathered Anubis with Nephthys, Seth's wife. Consumed by fury, Seth plotted Osiris's death. He crafted a splendid coffin and tricked Osiris into lying inside. Once Osiris entered, Seth sealed the lid and cast the coffin into the Nile, ending the life of the benevolent pharaoh. The death of Osiris marked a turning point. Isis and Nephthys wandered across Egypt in search of his body, but Seth dismembered it into 42 pieces and scattered them, hoping to prevent resurrection. With the aid of Anubis, Isis painstakingly recovered the fragments, reassembled them, and performed the very first mummification. Through divine power, she revived Osiris, but he could no longer rule the living. Instead, he became the sovereign of the underworld, Lord of the Dead. From this resurrection, Isis conceived their son Horus, the falcon-headed god. From childhood, Horus carried the will to avenge his father and reclaim the throne. His struggle with Seth lasted 80 years, filled with cunning plots and fierce battles. In one clash, Seth gouged out Horus's eye, but with the help of the goddess Hathor, Horus's sight was restored. At last, the Council of Gods declared Horus the rightful king, while Seth was banished to accompany Ra on the solar bark, forever battling the chaos serpent Apophis. The roar of Seth in combat was believed to cause thunder. Thus, Horus ascended as pharaoh of Egypt, and every pharaoh thereafter was seen as his descendant. The tale of Osiris and Horus was not only a myth of divine succession, but also the very foundation of Egyptian religion and kingship. Beyond these central figures, Egyptian mythology is rich with other deities who shaped its spiritual worldview. Ra continued his daily journey across the sky, fighting Apophis each night in the underworld to ensure the return of dawn. Anubis, the jackal-headed god, guided the souls of the dead and oversaw the weighing of the heart, determining who was worthy of eternal life. Bastet, the feline goddess, was worshipped as a protective force, guarding the world against chaos. Egyptian mythology, with its mighty gods and eternal struggles, was far more than legend. It was the ancient Egyptians' way of understanding the cosmos, life, and death. These sacred stories became the backbone of their religion, their art, and the brilliant culture that flourished along the Nile.